Hey, legends, Fraser Brooks here, coming to you live today from Dubai on the walking treadmill. I was getting my last steps in for the rest of the night, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to go live because there's something on my mind. Every time I walk, I've conditioned myself now because of something that I've taught over the years, for many, many years now, that when I'm walking, I'm constantly reminded of what the network marketing basics are, or basics in life, because in order for me to reach my goal when it comes to walking, I have to move my left foot forward and my right foot forward. If I keep moving one leg forward, like I'm just going to go around in circles, and that's what most people do in this space, in this game. They keep moving their left leg, and they go round in circles. They get dizzy, they get confused, they wonder why it's not working out, and all that, right? The same with the right leg. If you just move your right leg, you go round and round in circles, right? So I've conditioned myself over the years to be balanced, and I don't really believe in balance, but I believe to be balanced in your activity, where the left leg represents learning something, and then the right leg represents doing something, right? So it's not just learn the basics, learn the basics, learn the basics. It's learn the basics, do the basics, learn the basics, do the basics, learn the basics, do the basics. And a lot of people avoid doing the basics, and they disguise that in the learning. So, hey, I'm going to do 10 hours this week in my business. You end up doing 1 hour of doing, 9 hours of learning, which means you're going around. Try taking one step with your right leg and then do 9 steps with your left leg. You will go around in a circle, and then you get dizzy and you're wondering why everyone else is passing you. Why? Because they're doing, learning, doing, learning, doing, learning, doing. So I just wanted to remind you of what the basics are. Obviously, learning the basics is one thing, doing the basics is the other. But here are the 5 basics. Number 1, start conversations. Start conversations with new people you can get to know or existing people that you already know. That's it. Now, if you need to create content to be able to attract new people, great. But guess what? You're still going to have a conversation with them. Right? So basic number 1 is conversations. Number 2, invitations. If you're not inviting, you're not going to grow the business. You have to invite people to watch your presentation or watch your demonstration. Presentation for the business, demonstration for the product, right? If you don't ask, you don't get. If you don't ask, you'll never know. If you don't ask, you won't move forward. Now, if you want to play the waiting game and wait for people to ask you for information, that's fine. But I'll tell you this, unless you're some sort of unicorn who understands social media and you have done before you started, and you look the part, you dress the part, you act the part, you have this social media persona who is just an absolute legend, they pick up the phone, make a post and it blows up, then unfortunately the time it takes for you to start getting the attraction marketing kicking right for you is going to take months, if not years, and the majority of people will not wait that long and it will not work for them, okay? So, number 1 is having conversations. Number 2 is invitations. Number 3, presentations. You've got to be doing the presentation. Yes, you can use a link, but the link is the microwave version of the Michelin star restaurant. I want you to imagine this. I want you to imagine that you are a chef and you're going to open a restaurant. Right? And this restaurant, I mean, you guys let me know in the chat, what kind of food would you do? If you were the owner of the restaurant and you had to cook the food and you could cook any food, what food would it be? I love Indian food. You know what? I love the English version of Indian food. Indian food, maybe in India, might be too bad for me. Like the stomach, the spice, whatever. But Indian food in England, for some reason, the chicken korma, the chicken tikka masala, I love it. I love Indian food. I love Thai food. I love Italian food. Let's say we're going with Italian food. Now, most people will just send a link. If you invite someone and they say, yeah, I'm open, I want more information, then they just go, here's the information, and they send a link. That is like you having the restaurant and putting the microwavable meal in the microwave. Yes, you're going to create food, but it's going to be bad quality, and it's the shortcut, meaning you don't create the discipline and you don't create the skill set, which is what is going to be able to pay the bills. The skills pay the bills. You can rely on your skills. You can move your skills elsewhere. You can transfer your skills into other professions, right? But The Michelin star chef, I just realised that I've got a Mickey Mouse sticker on my hand. That's Mia. I didn't even realise I had it on until just now. Anyway, so the Michelin star chef, they go and find the right ingredients. They take the time. They have discipline in cutting it right. They lay it out. If it's not perfect, then they won't send it out. It's not being a perfectionism. It's not being a perfectionist. It's not overthinking. It's just the idea of learn the presentation. Like for the first 100 presentations, do it. Do it yourself. Maybe watch the recorded presentation 100 times so that you have an idea of how to give the presentation yourself. Now, yes, are you going to get results? Probably not, because it's going to be so bad. But I'll tell you this, the worst presentation that I ever did was to a guy called Sergey. A lot of you guys know this story. It was the worst presentation that I ever gave in my entire life, but it was the one presentation that made me the most amount of money inside of the network marketing field, because I was so excited. I don't even really remember what I said. I just remember being so fired up, so excited that he saw my excitement. He was like, come on. If this guy can do it, I probably can too, right? It doesn't have to be perfect, but you're going to get the skills. So conversations, invitations, presentations. The fourth one is a new terminology that I've been saying, but I think it covers quite a lot of what you have to do that you're probably scared of doing, and the magic is in the work that you're avoiding to do. Whatever you're avoiding to do, that's probably what you need to work on, and we'll come back to that towards the end. So the fourth one is continuations. Continuations. So think about it. You have a conversation with a new or existing person, then you invite them. Some say yes, some say no, some people won't say anything at all. Then you do a presentation for the business or a demonstration of the product or a combination of both. And then you need to have a continuation. You continue the conversation. You keep the conversation going, right? Like, that's all you got to do. You just keep the conversation going. Now, a lot of people don't do it because it's called follow-up, and they're scared of the follow-up. They don't like the idea of the follow-up. Although they've heard the fortunes in the follow-up and they've heard it a million times, for some reason they don't do it because they associate follow-up with speaking to someone who already rejected them. Asking the girl for a date even though she said no. Asking the guy for a dance even if he said no before. Right? They don't want to get rejected. People don't like to be let down. They don't like to be let down. They don't like failure. They don't like rejection. Right? Like, just human behavior. All right? So if we've got conversations, invitations, presentations, continuations, the last one is self-leadership. Right? Leadership, I believe leadership is overcomplicated in the beginning. I don't feel like we need to overcomplicate it in the beginning. Yes, it's an ongoing thing that is so deep and so wide. There are so many different things you need to learn about leadership, and leadership development takes decades, not days. It takes decades. And I can't teach you something right now that will turn you into a leader, but what I can do is I can teach you the rules. There's 2 rules on how you can master self-leadership. Now, what is self-leadership? Self-leadership is when you're capable and when you learn how to lead yourself, right? So self-leadership is how you can learn to lead yourself so that you are capable and able to lead other people to lead themselves. That's what it is. That's the basics of leadership, right? So the ability or to learn how to lead yourself so that you're capable and able to lead other people to lead themselves. So it's 3 parts. Lead yourself so you can lead other people to lead themselves. Now, rule number 1 of self-leadership is whatever you said you were going to do it and do it well. Rule number 2 of self-leadership, don't forget rule number 1. That's it. That's it. Like self-leadership, rule number 1 is whatever you said you were going to do it and do it well. If you said you're going to brush your teeth, brush your teeth. If you said you're going to go to the shops, go to the shops. If you say you're going to watch TV, watch TV. If you said you're going to contact someone, contact someone. If you said you're going to go live, go live. Now, you might not do it exactly then. You might procrastinate a day or 2, but get it done. Because the world is watching, and here's the thing, this is the great thing about like leadership and trust and network marketing and just life in general. When someone sees you say something, right, that I'm going to go diamond, I'm going to recruit 5 people, I'm going to win, I'm going to make millions of dollars. If you do it, the level of trust that person has for you increases. If you don't do it, the level of trust that person has for you decreases. So if you know you're not going to do something, don't say it. Don't say it, but if you know for sure you're going to do something, tell the world. That's why it's so important to have your why, your goals, your vision, your dreams, and that's why it's so important to declare it. Decide it, declare it, do it. Decide it, declare it, do it. Now, those are the 5 basics. You have conversations, you do invitations, you give presentations, you have continuations, and then you do self-leadership. With those 5 things, there's no reason why you can't win, but guess what? You've got to learn it, do it. 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 And then guess what? Once you've had the success, you then have to learn it, do it, teach it. 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 So, if you got value in this, please do let me know in the comments. Share this with someone if you got value from it. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. All right? I've got a few more steps to do here, and I'll see you soon. All right? Ciao, guys. Bye-bye. Big love.